I grew up and became, somebody who does technology, but I always used art to kind of transport myself, and I always wanted to sort of incorporate it in the technology. All my art pieces have technology in them. Starting from the top, it's just a power amplifier. I mean, audio amplifier, everybody's got one of those. And then there's a MIDI music synthesizer, which if you're not familiar with this kind of stuff, it's like a remote-controlled electric piano. The bottom half is kind of the pure technology part, and it's what is used in the nuclear industry, nuclear medicine, such places. It's called a gamma ray spectroscope, or a gamma ray spectrometer. Gamma rays are electromagnetic energy, photons of electromagnetic energy. The electromagnetic spectrum is maybe infinite's not the right word, but it's a really wide spectrum. It starts way down at the radio waves, and then there's 1 octave of light that our eyes perceive, we call light, and we have this ability to analyze the light into colors. And we also see shapes and things, but that's not what I'm interested in. Right now, we'll just talk about the color. And that has to do with the frequency of the light. That's all that makes different colored lights. And then past the visible light, you have the X-rays. Those start getting kind of scary. They're higher energy. They're penetrating. Everybody knows X-rays, go through things. And then they kind of just diffuse on it past the X-rays into the really energetic photons, the gamma rays. And then again, there's a spectrum that goes on up. So we live in a sea of gamma rays. They come from trace amounts of the radioactive elements in the primordial rock, and it's all around us all the time. And this is exactly the kind of instrument, this is the very instrument that you would use to find out what radioactive element is in the rock. And people care about that for various reasons. Past a certain point, about 3 million electron volts, which is about 1 million times higher than the octave that our eyes see, there are no local processes, nothing in the sun, certainly nothing in the planet, probably nothing in our galaxy, that produces such energetic radiation, which is a really good thing, because it's not good for living things. So far, far, far away in distant space, supernovae, they believe, black holes, processes that are energetic just completely beyond human comprehension are emitting these gamma rays, bursts of gamma rays, explosions of gamma rays, a few here and there, who knows. They're coming, they could be coming from someplace nearby. This thing's not directional at all, so they're coming from every which way. But we're screening out the ones that there's about 1,000 times more than this coming up from the ground. So if we were to set the threshold down to where you would hear that, it would just be a meaningless jumble. It really makes quite a wide variety of sounds depending on how you set up the controls. But the part that's always uniform is that it only responds to gamma rays that are coming from outside our galaxy. And that was comforting to me, because in the present state of the world, I need to be transported further, So, and this is, I don't know how you could get further away, or we really don't know the distance. It could be coming from just a few light years away. But conceptually, that it's completely disconnected with anything that we do or think, or short of our sun exploding. That's about the only thing in our neighborhood that would influence this sort of thing. So it ignores us. It has no connection to us. It's completely detached in a completely different space, and that's the appeal to me of the thing.